This is the Battle of Zaofu! Fu! This is the, finally we get a little bit of the battle. It's mostly a one-on-one, but, as we know, Team Doi goes in and tries to stop General Zelda in her sleep, but because she's just so friggin' awesome, she knew it was coming, and I love that she stayed true to the truce, because I'm waiting for her to break it. I love that that's the good guys that break it.
Totally the good guys broke the truce.
Yeah, no, I thought that was great. She's just like, okay, all bets are off. I tried. Now I'm gonna take away your kingdom. Sorry, bitch. And Korra goes in and says, no reason. And she's like, you broke the truce. I'm going in, but I'm so nice. I'm such a cool general. I will give you another chance. I will fight the goddamn Avatar, because I am the coolest villain the show's ever had, and I'll make a deal, and I'll stick to it, because I stick to it before. If you win, I'll go away. I'll be happy just with my millions of armies and people and stuff. Well, we'll take over the rest of the world. I don't know, but I'm that confident of
We'll
how
go to
awesome I am.
jail, prison, it'll be quiet, we'll enjoy it.
But
if I'm right.
but if I'm right, and you go down, I'm going to inherit millions of registered voters. I can't. There will be no voting in my empire. So, yeah, it makes an offer.
There will be re-education.
Yeah, so re-education camps. So, makes the offer to Korra that if she beats her, she'll go away, and if not, she gets the town. Korra agrees. While they're having their battle, Varric blows himself up very, very slowly and very awesomely.
So many good lines in this episode.
Yeah.
You're insane. You knew that when you hired me.
Anything with Varric. There's a lot of Varric in this, and it's in this really intense moment.
The whole thing with the remote. Well, if you were going to blow yourself up anyway, why do you need a remote?
In case you took me out of the train, which I would use anyway, but I'm still here, but then you're going to take me outside.
See, so I made the remote first.
It doesn't matter! I mean, just a wonderful blend of really good suspense and comedy.
And
just
Bolin
really,
at the very
really
end
nice.
just... I hate you.
So they get out okay, but they think Varric's dead. Avatar Korra is about to defeat the general. She's in the Avatar state, about to smash her with a rock, but suddenly she has her Empire Strikes Back moment again, and she's like, "Whoa, but the poison's out! What the hell?" Falls to the ground. Zelda rocks her up. And the other...
Zelda rocks the Avatar.
And the kids pretty much save her, which happened. It's kind of like...
From Avatar.
No. It's like, okay, with Aang got captured all the time. Like, that was his thing. Like, Korra loses all the time. I'm so sick of her losing. But,
Korra, if you think you're just going to go in and fight Kuvira when you're all rusty, you're going to have a bad time.
But they get her out, and they're wondering what went wrong there, and now Zelda has the whole... she pretty much has the Earth Kingdom, and Julie is now going to try and create the ultimate holy shit spirit bomb, and yeah, that's where we last left off. Great episode. The only thing I was thinking maybe we would get, but I'm kind of okay we didn't, is like the big Lord of the Rings battle, because you have, Mordor lined up there, and you keep thinking they're gonna march in and stuff, but I liked the one-on-one.
Doug, I think you're forgetting something here. That would cost money. Money that Nickelodeon's probably not willing to spend.
But no, but these seasons do look beautiful, as much as we like to,
it's
Nickelodeon
gorgeous.
It's like the smallest things look unbelievable.
Yeah, the only thing that sticks out is the CGI on their little mech warriors they've got running now, but apart from that, it's really gorgeous.
Yeah, and there's a lot of Varric in it, which, like I said, I love. It's a good blend of comedy and really intense moments, too. I was actually kind of like, what's going to happen? Is the bomb really on? Is it not really on? And like I said, it's a mano-y-mano, and anything that just makes General Zelda look more awesome and Varric look more awesome, I'm totally for. Varric. I'm sorry, Varric. But anything that makes...
Don't look at me, I don't care, but the fans are crucified.
No, apparently. So, yeah, I think the only thing, the only question I have for you, before you say your opinion, is do you think this is all still just part of, like, a rouge? Like, she's still...
Absolutely.
I think so, too.
I don't like.
It's a touch blended, which I like, but I think,
I will say,
yeah,
if it
she's
isn't,
still-
that's the twist.
yeah, because it seems
Yeah.
like they're still kind of building that up. But I'd be shocked if it wasn't.
I'm 90% certain that this is all a big ruse on her part, and she's still going to be a good guy at the end. But
then the real question is
know.
Varric in on it? Is he just putting up an act this whole time, even for Bolin? No, but he was dreaming. Unless that was part of the act too, Bolin was in the cell.
I don't. My guess would be Varric's not in on it because that would be a nice little revenge for. I think Julie's. How do I put this? I think Julie, her feelings are real in that she's just freaking sick of Varric. But I think that this is also part of a ruse. So if she gets to do this ruse and also make Varric think that he's been betrayed, like extra bonus for her, like that's just the icing on the cake to annoy him as well, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. So,
but
cool. Yeah, what are your thoughts on it?
I don't know. I just thought it was a really solid episode. Most of it was the lines and the writing. You can't take all this Milo! And the whole bit with the two pictures, Milo's versus it.
I love they drew himself as like an emperor and like this great guy.
Yeah, at the very end, Sue's son, hey, get your hands off me, you're crushing my individuality. All of the Varric lines just really was probably one of the most funniest written episodes for these kind of lines that they threw in, and yet it was still so freaking intense.
Yeah, and when you think about it, nothing much is really going on. It's it's one scenario where the two are fighting, and then another scenario where they're debating whether or not this bomb is going to go off, and that's really about it. But both those situations, they did them so well, it kind of didn't matter.
I like that Kuvira is a master of diplomacy here. Because my guess is she predicted all of this was going to happen. Like, she's like, they'll break the truce, and then I look like the good guy.
Yeah.
Like, it seems to me, I mean, she obviously predicted it was going to happen because it was Julie in the bed instead of her. So, like, all of this fell right into her plan. Like, I don't know if she thought she really could defeat the Avatar. It looked, people dump on the Avatar or Korra too much. Like, I read a great description that somebody sent to me, and they're just like, you know what, if she had won, it would be like, oh yeah, she doesn't have to go through any difficult trials and tribulations, she just picked this up again so easily. And if she had lost, as she did, everybody's like, oh, well, she just sucks. I mean, she can't do anything, worst Avatar ever. So it's like, really, if you look at it, she got really close to it. It was tough, but she pulled herself up, and by the end of it, she was really close to winning.
Now, see, to me, it's more that, like, if it just happened this season, like, I'd be fine. Actually, I really like that she kept the diplomacy, too. She's like, if I go in, it's only going to make things worse. Like, the old Korra wouldn't have done that, so I like that. But it's one of those things, too, where it's like, we just seen her lose so much. I mean, like, if it only happened once in a while, I'd be okay, but it just happens so much. That's why when it happens again, it's sort of like, well, okay.
I don't know, we say that, but she's really the only time she's come out in the negative was this past season. Otherwise, she's come out ahead.
No, I mean, it's worked out, but it's always like, how do I put it? Like with both avatars, there is always somebody has to save them. Somebody always has to save Aang from like getting captured or break out of a cell or something like that, and someone always has to save Korra from like a fight or she's falling or something like that. So it's like
that's
kind
why
of a
it's
give and
called
take.
Team Avatar.
Well, there you go. Speaking of which, man, we really haven't seen Mako in a while, have we?
I just love to think that in the middle of this battle, he's like, giving the Earth Prince a pedicure or something. Like, just cut away to him, just like, Christ, I hate my life.
It's horrible to say. No, him and, well, we did see what's her name in the last episode, but it's like, there's really, there's not that much of them. And horrible to say, I'm kind of okay with it. Like, they weren't necessarily bad characters, but it's like, I like the characters they're focusing on now so much more.
I miss Asami more than I miss Mako.
Yeah.
I don't know.
With that.
Another interesting thing, I mean, did you notice that in this big Lord of the Rings sort of battle, and you're going to fight me one-on-one and this and that, all chicks. I mean, if you look at the female-to-male quotient in the battle in this one, you've got Beifong, you've got Kuvira, you've got Korra, you've got Tenzin's two daughters. I was just like, wow, there was represent.
Yeah, no, it is mostly women. But yeah, no, I'm trying to think of anything else to.
I do think now that they've progressed Kuvira enough. Yeah, I think the people who were originally saying she's more communistic are actually correct. Like, at first I thought maybe they were going Nazi with her, but now I'm just like, oh, re-education camps, redistributing wealth. I'm like, this is like Leninist, Stalinist, Mao kind of.
But yeah, I guess that they can't.
I'm not getting as Nazi. Like, the speech she gave at the end of this episode in particular, I'm like, oh, that's where you're going with this. Okay, it seems more like communist dictatorship than, like, fascist dictatorship, so...
But, no, I thought it was really solid. I don't know how many episodes we have left, but I am...
probably near the halfway point.
And I say maybe even further, possibly.
Was it 13 episodes a season? 12? Something like that?
Wow, if we're only halfway, that'd be great. Because it's like, I feel like we're already getting close to the end, of the fact there's so much more that just makes me really excited for it, so...
I know, I feel bad because now we're at the last season, and I couldn't be more psyched for this damn show. And now it's over.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at this
I think the creators mentioned somewhere that it's over.
Oh yeah, no, they said
this is it. Yeah. So there may be like manga or graphic novels or whatever, but
Single two. Because I was just thinking like, oh, maybe they'll do this in the next season. Wait, no, this is it. So,
what did you think of her seeing her face?
Oh, like, was it gonna be or what? I don't know. I mean, it's the only thing I can figure is like it's not the poison; it's psychological.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought she's seeing herself in Kuvira.
That's what I thought
because they seem
too.
similar.
Yeah, they were both.
They both have that sort of drive to kick ass.
Yeah, and they're both sort of pushy, you know, like, no, this is what I want. I know it's right. No argument. Just, I'm right.
Well, and Korra said, I swore she said somewhere in an earlier episode, she reminds me of me, or something like that. Or, you know, that's what the old me would used to do. So the Kuvira's like the old her. So it's like the new her fighting the old her. So I don't know if it was like that scene in Empire Strikes Back where Luke chops off the fake Vader's head and he sees his own face. And
it'd be neat if the final battle was very psychological. Like
for a split second, like it took me a second to realize what we were looking at. I didn't realize.
I thought she went to the Avatar state too.
Yeah, I for a split second,
like, holy shit.
I looked at it and I'm like, I didn't realize it was Korra's face. I'm like, oh fuck, there's another Avatar running around. Bam!
Yeah, no, I thought that for a second too.
And when I started to realize it was just Korra's face, I'm like, oh, that would have been so awesome.
That would have been like, so many questions would have been raised, but
I still thought it was good. So yeah, no, this is really, there's not a lot of complaints.
It's really good. It's just a good season. It's a good, you know what, and maybe in a sense, it's a good thing it's the final season, because it's a good, it seems like it's ending on a good final note.
They're definitely, if they keep this up all the way to the very end, like, that's the thing, is some of the other seasons, like, I thought season 1 in particular was pretty good up until the last 5 minutes. So if they keep this all the way to the last second and not just the last 5 minutes, then yeah, they're going to go out on top.
Yeah, no, it'll definitely be a strong season. So, yeah, guys, that's about it. We'll see you next vlog. Take care.